Blow the man a kiss. Let him know we are coming on to him. Let him know that we wish to dine upon his penis later this evening.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Howdy folks, how the hell are you? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Overboard, a game in which you are a murderer aboard a ship and you try to outwit everybody else and get away with murder. So without further ado, let's get some murder on and then get away with it. Midnight, July 3rd, 1935, aboard the SS Hook, bound for New York. Villancy's Department for America. Former starlet Veronica Villancy set sail today for New York, accompanied by husband Malcolm. The pair, once dubbed a charmed couple, are now rumored to be in dire financial straits after a string of poor investments. Here's to more luck in America, lovebirds.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat. He leant over to see them.
Just a little further, dear.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
Do I just push him overboard?
And I threw him overboard.
Okay. 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 Let's go. Malcolm, darling, I had the strangest dream. Malcolm? Oh, he's gone. Really gone. Marvelous. Good morning, Miss and Miss Valency. But is everything all right? What should I say? Who's there? Steward, ma'am. What would a steward want in my cabin? Captain says we put into Liberty Island at 4 p.m. Any breakfast is still being served, ma'am. But only until 9. Damn it, Veronica, you've overslept. Manly. Thank you, steward. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we don't want to fake his voice. All right, Veronica, be calm. Act natural. Maybe no one saw anything. You can adjust text and animation speed in the pause menu. What else we got? Let's just look around, see what we got around us. The desk. There's a cast iron paperweight in the shape of a dolphin on the desk. What an ugly thing. God knows, but I hate dolphins. Pick up the paperweight. And this thing is horribly heavy. It's like they don't want anyone to steal it. But who would steal this horrible thing? Drop it out the porthole. Here, Malcolm. You can have your fancy dolphin. I hate them so. The bed. I fell asleep on the shies last night, so no one slept in the bed. Well, of course, we must scrumple the sheets so that we could get away with such a valiant murder. The maid will know no one slept here unless... Ah. Yes, there, that's better. Nobody will ever suspect that we were the one that rumpled our own bed sheets. You know what, let's fall asleep, take a quick nap. Nobody will suspect a thing. I fell asleep for several hours and woke up groggy. What if I were to just fall asleep again? Sleep away all my other problems. No, okay, now let's get on about our day. Where should Veronica go next? Overboard? No, we're not gonna quit. We can go to the aft cabins belong to Subador Major Singh and Clarissa Turpentine. The restaurant should be a quiet place to think now that the breakfast rush is over. A quiet room where the men play cards. Yes, yes, I like going to play cards. The forward cabins belong to Lady H and Mr. Carstairs. Maybe I can ask for guidance from a higher power from the chapel. They ring this bell when someone goes overboard. No, the upper deck where I pushed him. Let's go find and make sure that we don't leave any evidence behind. Less than 5 hours from Liberty Island. Ah, Miss Valency. It's Mr. Carstairs, the young Englishman. Damn fine day, what? Ah, good morning, Mr. Carstairs. I had a wonderful sleep last night. Are you up here looking for your diamond by any chance? I found it lying here on deck like a ballyfish. Lucky thing I did too. Might have flopped into the sea. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, oh, thank you for finding it. I hadn't realized it went missing. You should be more careful. You're so right. I should be more careful. Alright, and not leave evidence behind. I wonder how it got here. I don't know. You came up on deck after me. Quite a mystery, don't you think? Shall we take a turn around the deck? Ah, another time perhaps. Yeah, yes. You know what? No, I came up here. It would be suspicious if I said no. You know what? Let's have a stroll about the deck. Ah, do you trust the Major? What, old Major Sahib? I do, rather. He's got his own code of honor, but mind you, he does have it. Your husband tried to cheat the numbers when adding up the ledger one night. Old Singfair dashed the pencil from his hand with a stick. Quite a stern performance, I can tell you. Where's your husband this afternoon, Miss Valency? I honestly haven't seen him. I slept in quite late today, and I haven't seen the poor old chap. Well, that's a dashed nuisance. I deposit Mr. Carstairs at the top of the stairs a short while later. Good day to you, Miss Valency. Pockets both earrings. Yes, we need to have them both on just in case. Miss Valency, it's Anders on his way to the bridge. Admiring the view. I am now. Ooh. Ha. You are a one, I'll give you that. I'm going to the bridge now, ma'am. Got to take the wheel. You come up if you want a view. Ooh, I do want a view. You can see all across the deck from up there. Is that so? I think I might go up to the upper deck and give you a little view of your own. Absolutely. Do you know I was on watch last night? I did not know you were on watch last night. What exactly did you see last night? No reason you should have. Was a quiet night, light breeze, no fog. Relatively good visibility. Mr. Anders, my friend. What is it you saw last night? I feel I've known you a long time. We're old souls, Miss Valency. That must be it. It must be, Mr. Anders. It must be. Good day to you, Miss Valency. Good day to you, too. The rail. You know what? Let's get the hell off this deck before we run into anybody else. Anders might have seen me on the upper deck last night. That's okay. We're gonna go to the bridge and give that fella a good view. He did offer, after all, and if I have to get my hands a little dirty, I will get my hands dirty. To reach the bridge, you climb a metal ladder. It's a terrible idea. The masterful Commander Anders is at the wheel. Commander! Miss Valency, come in. I was just taking you up on your offer from down below. And how are you faring this afternoon, Miss Valency? The view from here is very nice, just like you said. As good as you said. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yes, indeed. The upper deck seems a long way down, doesn't it? No one there now, of course. Now, Miss Valency, I should perhaps return to my duties. Thank you for showing me the bridge. Mr. Anders, I cherish every moment with you. Perhaps you could show me more later. I would like that very much. Good day, Miss Valency. Blow the man a kiss. Let him know we are coming on to him. Let him know that we wish to dine upon his penis later this evening. This is for you. Yes, he takes his hat from his head in return. Yes, much obliged, Miss Valency. Yes, just so he knows that we want to climbeth upon his penis later. Now, where shall we go? The smoking room, perhaps? Mr. Carstairs is down there. Let's throw him off the trail. We've only got to get away with this murder for 3 more hours. The smoking room is a stuffy place tucked into the back of the boat. Seated in an heavy chair is a man with an enormous walrus mustache. Carstairs is here too. Good day to see you, Miss Valency. He salutes. Been stuck aboard this tug for a week, but I don't believe we've had the pleasure. My name's Subadar Major Sabir Singh from the 14th Sikhs. Retired, obviously, at your service. Veronica Valensley. Veronica Valency. Oh, I know who you are. Chaps talk about their wives. Not very complimentary, I'm afraid. That's rather true, I'm afraid. What did he say? What did he say? I'm mixing up my freaking accents. I fear I may have proved rather more discreet than your husband was. My apologies. Well, I want to talk to the Major. Malcolm plays cards with you, Major. Superdome, Major, please. And that's right. And with Mr. Carstairs here. But between you and me, Mr. Habib, he's really not very good at it. You must find him a new hobby. I'll bear that in mind. I mean, why would he be bad at why does he need to get a new hobby? And you're you harumph under that gaudy walrus mustache of yours. May I call you Major Asshole for now? What's in America for you, Major? My old friend Pitts. We fought together in Egypt 20 years ago. He's got only one eye. I'm afraid he's quite a monster. He's a one-eyed monster. You mean to tell me your friend in America is a one-eyed monster? Jesus, a cyclops! With all the strength of one, too. If you need a car flipped over, Pitts is the man you call for. I'll remember that. I'll remember that, Major, but I need to say that I need to speak to other people in this comfy little smoking room. But I might make an antidote for you one of these days. Who knows? What about you? What takes you across the ocean? To be honest, I'm just looking for a trained sailor. I won't get me some of them good old-fashioned redneck boys to take me out in their pick-em-up truck and smash a couple Coors Lights. Actually, this is the 30s. Coors Light doesn't exist yet. Just some good old country boys giving me a horseback riding lesson out there on the farm before I smash a couple brews. And they have their way with me in the loft. Have a couple rolls in the hay, so to speak. Change of scenery, that's all. England can be so drab. And I wish you every success, Miss Weeb. They say the wide open spaces of America are truly wide. Yes, it does sound wonderful, but I do not wish to speak to you any further. In fact, this conversation is boring me a little bit. I don't like the fact that you keep calling me Min Sabib. Very good, then. Yes, ma'am. Have either of you spoken to Lady H this fine morning? Why? Why should I speak to her? She has a nose for information, that woman. And she had a most interesting theory to share with me when I saw her just now. A theory? What do you mean, a theory? Lady Armstrong told me this morning that she is quite certain, quite convinced in fact, that the boat is sinking. Sinking? No! Heavens, no! Sinking, yes. She told me she's quite sure she heard something fall off the boat. She assumes it was part of the hull, I suppose. Is it sinking? Will we reach the harbor? What? I'm just a dumb lady. I have yet to observe any alarm amongst the senior officers, but who knows? But perhaps they're covering it up. What do you think? I'm going to ask Anders, but it doesn't sound very likely. No, it doesn't. Leave. Actually, you know what? Let's take a seat. The chairs in the smoking room are soft and warm. They're very comfortable. You can sink right in and not be seen. Talk to Carstairs. You're a single man, yes? What, me? Oh, yes, rather. Marriage seems awfully risky to me. Oh, yes, risky. I think I might be able to use my feminine charms on yet another man aboard this vessel. And if it helps me get away with murder, I'll put in double the work. Risky, you say? What do you mean? Yes, rather. Too many rocks in the waters. And you, ma'am? Happily married and all that, I trust. Honestly, it's a lot of work. I'm only a newlywed. My husband and I married a month ago. Ah, still learning the ropes then. I can't wait to settle. We have a few teething issues between the two of us. Nothing a good talk can't fix, I'm sure. Important one doesn't do anything impetuous, that's the thing. Will you enjoy America, Mr. Carstairs? Mr. Carstairs. Frankly, I can't wait. Wanted to go on my life, you know. Honestly, there's a few dramas in Blightly that I'm happy to leave behind. And what will you do once you come to America, Mr. Carstairs? Please tell me you're not gonna sell shitty secondhand cars. Fancy myself as a Pinkerton, actually. A Pinkerton, so like a private eye. Are you an educated man, Mr. Carstairs? Everybody knows a member of the Pinkerton Security Agency must be an educated man. Or a Pinkerton Detective Agency. Goodness, I try not to be. Educated men aren't supposed to do foolish things. But you studied where? At Oxford, you say? What? Me? Oxford? Blimey, no, me, a minor red brick. More of a yellow brick, actually. I have no clue what that means. Not worth mentioning. Yeah, I think this conversation's done. I wish you a good day, Mr. Carstairs. This conversation is dead. Are you two going to play cards tonight? Do you fancy it? Not today. I'm still washed out from it. A game of cards, Mr. Carstairs. Yes. We play for real money here, I'm afraid, Mrs. V. £20 for the ante. £50 for every face-down card. Oh, I don't carry any money on me. Sorry, I guess I can't play. Your husband always had the capital, I suppose. I suppose your husband keeps all the cash to himself, the bounder. But perhaps I could bet my diamond earring. The fine diamond. But I don't have nearly enough cash to cover you for that. Give me £1,000. If I do that, there will be nothing left for you to win. So we can't play. I could give you 500. Alright, I'll take the 500 then. Splendid! You get you a $500 earring and I get to play cards for a little bit. The game is Pontoon 21. Do you know it? Yes, I know how to play 21. I may not be the most courteous of women you've ever met. No splits. Dealer wins on a draw. 13 can burn. Alright, I'll deal. I throw two 10-pound notes onto the table. Carstairs gathers up all the cards and shuffles them carelessly before dealing the first two cards. The lady receives the 8 of spades. And the dealer gets the 5 of spades. You can fold or make a bet to stay in. Bet 50. I raise 50 pounds. The pot is 70 pounds. He hands out a second card, face down. Take a look, don't let me see. The 6 of diamonds, given 14. One more blind for me too. One more boy for 50. 120 in the pot. Here's your card. The 8 of diamonds, making 22. I'm bust. Carstairs takes the states and gathers up the cards. 380 pounds left. Keep going, of course. What do you think I am, a simpleton? Nobody gets out on the first hand. The pot stands at 20 pounds. Carstairs passes me my first card, the 9 of clubs. Ooh, good card, mate, good card. And I have the 3 of clubs. So I'm already winning. We're gonna bet 50 to get the next card. So that's 70 pounds in the pot. Here's your next card. And Carl comes across the table with me face down, and I get a 3 of diamonds for a total of 12. He deals one more for himself face down. That's not enough to win. I'm gonna buy for 50. Stake is now 120. Coach passed me another card face down, a 4 in clubs. That gives me a 16. We're gonna stay on the 16. Final bet is 120 pounds. Dealer has the Queen of Hearts and a 3 in clubs face up. 13, he has to stay on 13, yes? Giving 13, he can't hit. I'll take another, oh, fuck you. In a space, total of 23, thank you, my dear, we win again. Too high, we get our money back. Collect the money from the table. I've now got 500 pounds, another, yes! I'm going to bankrupt you, fool, and it's also gonna eat up time. Time is what I'm trying to pass up. I'm trying to buy an alibi. The lady has a 7 in spades. So we have a 7 in spades at this point. And it's the king of diamonds for him. Okay, 7 to 10. I'm willing to bet that he's going to get another face card. So let's bet 200. I like to live dangerously. It makes 220 pounds on the table. Here's your next card. Slides it across the table and he pays down 8 in hearts for a total of 15. One more blind for me too. Another card. 6 of spades on a 15 makes a perfect 21. Cool. Give nothing away. See what he does. Take it as sticking then. Let's see what I have. The 9 of diamonds and the king of diamonds face up. You must take those cards. I have a 21, you have a 19. That's a good day, sir. Dealer sticks on 19. 11 cards down. I've got 21. Looked up the money from the table. I've now got 720 pounds. Blimey, is that the time? Miss Valency is late. I will ask the porter if anyone's seen him. A few minutes later, returns looking very grave indeed. Please, Miss Valency, Mr. Carstairs, please follow me to the restaurant. I am assembling everyone from first class. What seems to be the problem? Please, after you. Okay, fine. Let's go to the restaurant. Less than 1 hour from Liberty Island. Thank you all for coming. I apologize for gathering you all here. It is most unusual. But I believe something unusual has indeed occurred, Miss Valency. Where exactly is your husband? I knew it! Don't be hysterical. I've not done anything. I don't believe you! I saw him fall into the sea. Last night he fell past my window as I looked out. That is such a horrible thing to say, you blimey criker. I don't even know if criker's a thing. I think I've heard that before. It was a horrible thing to see. You did it, Veronica. Nonsense. I was in my cabin. all night. Like a spider in its web. He has gone missing. Was he having an affair with you? That's true, you know, of course one doesn't like to gossip. But Malcolm Valency was on the upper deck last night. He wasn't alone. Clarissa was with him, was she? It must have been Clarissa, taking a moonlit stroll with my husband! I'm sorry, Miss Valency, but I found your earring there just this morning. I mean, it was your earring, wasn't it? Of course it was! Then you must have been up there last night. I was up there much earlier than that. I was up there during the day. The weather yesterday was terrible until nightfall. Truly, you remember. I rather think there's an obvious conclusion, Mim Sabib. Wait! There's more. As I went below, there was a splash. What kind of splash? A heavy splash. Thought it was something falling off the boat until all of this. The fact is, Mr. Valency is missing. The evidence we have is all circumstantial. Nothing to justify a firing squad, as my own field marshal used to say. Maybe Miss Valency was up on deck and lied about it. Does that mean she pushed her husband into the sea? I'm innocent! Of course. I didn't do anything. So what happened? He must have jumped. A rich newlywed man in his prime just threw himself into the sea. Our marriage was loveless. He threw himself overboard rather than face the future. And he left me alone to deal with all the debt. What's all I say? You were on deck with him. And you lied about that. Maybe Malcolm dropped that earring there. How do I know? I lied because of the shame. You know what it's like to be married to someone who betrays you every night? Can you imagine how that feels, sir? And then the final humiliation to lose him? As if it wasn't bad enough to leer than every passing woman, now he would rather be dead than be with me? So a man goes for a moonlit stroll with his lovely young wife, then packs her off to bed, and hurls himself into the sea. I must be getting old, because I don't believe a word of it. Well, you know what, sir? You're an asshole. It's your word against mine. Methinks the Lady Goth protests too little. But you're right, it's not good enough. You're free to go, ma'am. We can't stop you. I must advise the captain that Malcolm Valency committed suicide last night. Stop. Aren't you forgetting something? I don't think so, no. Not you, Major. Him! Me, Lady Armstrong. That's right, Commander. You were on the bridge last night. With your binoculars. You must have seen exactly what happened. Commander? Well, Subador Major, I have been intending to discuss the matter discreetly with the captain himself. But since you forced me into speaking publicly... It was on deck, surely. You can't have seen anything. The moon was quite bright, ma'am, quite bright enough to see the upper deck. I saw Mr. Valency on deck last night, and I saw something fall off the ship. I knew it! I have a nose for those things! Anders turned me in. You didn't. Miss Valency, the coincidences, they are too much. I have no choice but to treat this as a murder. Miss Valency, please come with me. Commander drags me by the arm out of the restaurant. But you loved me, Anders. I had dreams. You're very fine, Veronica Valency, but not fine enough to hang for. Just come with me. You'd better stay in your cabin until we dock. 1410 Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Miss Valency. Yeah, that's me. Perhaps you've heard of me. I saw Miss Valency on the forum. Welcome to America, Miss Valency. Enjoy your stay. Land of the free, right? Freedom comes with consequences, miss. That's what my mom taught me. In you go. Oh, this is an American. Why do I have a British accent for an American? New York Herald Tribune. In the slammer. Socialite Veronica Valency was dramatically arrested for the murder of her husband at the SS Hook put into harbor in Brooklyn. Miss Valency will be a guest of the Sing Sing Correctional Facility and somewhat less comfortable than the widow of a British aristocrat might be accustomed to. Hell yes, that was a very good game. Very good game. I think I paid $15 for it. I'll put a link in the description below if anybody wants to cop it. It is, from what I'm understanding, a PC-only game. I can't quote that, but I'm fairly confident it's PC-only game. So if you're a PC gamer, give this game a shot. Maybe you can come up with the way to potentially get away with the murder. I thought I had it on the ropes, but me claiming the earring on the top was just too much. So, I mean, maybe we should have had a better alibi. Maybe we shouldn't have slept in. Maybe we should have came up with something better. But either way, it's a fun game. I'm probably going to replay it again on my own time to see if I can actually get away with the murder. But anyways, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Make sure, above all, even if you don't subscribe, at least hit that like button so that YouTube knows this is a good video to show everybody, so that more people can enjoy the glories that is gaming with the MFIC fam. But with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Marriage seems awfully risky to me. Oh, yes, risky. I think I might be able to use my feminine charms on yet another man aboard this vessel. And if it helps me get away with murder, I'll put in double.